I thought it was funny yesterday. We were on a coaching call with our coaches. I guess you wouldn't say it's a coaching call. We were on our bi-weekly call with the coaches that are out in the field. They were all in stores, and you on the agenda when we were talking about the agenda for the call. You're like, I want to talk about menus, because one of the things that we will do when we go into a service department is we will help them redo their menu. And so you had seen some inconsistencies in the way we were doing menus.
Yep.
Because you're good at sniffing those sort of things out, and you had some things you wanted to say. And then, so on the Zoom meeting, you said, okay, I'm going to put up some menus, and I want you guys to find what's wrong with these menus. So the menu shows like the parts cost, the retail part, whatever's packed in, then the labor, then what we actually charge for it, and then the effective labor rate.
That's right.
So there's a lot of information on the sheet. And so it was really funny. So you put the first one up, and then I'm like, and I don't know, what did I point out, like 5 things?
Yeah, I feel like you forgot that it wasn't just you and I talking. Pretty much is what happened. So I don't know if you guys have ever had that where you're in school and then there's someone that sits in the front of the room and like the teacher will ask a question and then
I always hated that kid.
Yeah, that person answers the question and then the question after that, and then they actually predict what the third question is going to be. So that was Chris yesterday. And I was trying to work on teaching a lesson to the group. So
be honest, did I find things that you hadn't?
Yep.
Yeah. So what did you say? Because it was pretty funny. You're like, with all due respect. That's what you said. With all due respect. And I had no idea where you were going with it.
So at this point, Chris had been talking and pointing things out for a couple of minutes, and I had to pause, and I said, Chris, with all due respect, do you think we could let the coaches start the exercise now and point out?
Because it was about the coaches. It wasn't about me.
It wasn't about you.
But the thing, and I apologize, and I cited, like, you put a financial statement in front of me, or you put a menu in front of me, I go to work. Like, I get super excited. Even to this day, when I get a financial statement, I just want to go to work. I want to figure out what's going on.
You were a kid on Christmas morning. Like I don't even know if you noticed. Like you sat up in your chair and like you're glued into it. It was a lot of fun for us, and I think that the lesson and part of the reason that we're talking about this is to let everybody know, like internally, one of the ways that we're always staying ahead of everybody is we don't stop. Like you don't stop looking at things, I don't stop looking at things, and as the coaches, we're always trying to learn and get better. Like that's why we do that kind of stuff. This is it's a passion.
I hijacked your well-planned lesson.
Thank you. It was good, but
so on the second one, I sat there. I had a lot to say, but I sat there. I bit my tongue.
You did well, and they did perfectly, didn't they? They pointed out a lot of stuff.
Perfectly?
They did really well.
Perfectly.
Perfectly. It was a stretch. Okay.
Do you believe that anything is possible?
For the most part.
What was the hesitation? Like,
I don't think that I can fly.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah, okay. So flying is not possible.
Correct.
What other things what is possible and what isn't possible, I guess?
So I'm going to try to keep this G-rated, because for the first 7 things that came into my head are
our
funny
audience
things.
Does not care if it's G-rated or not.
So let's see. I would like to say that the chances of me becoming a really, really solid NASCAR style driver, they're dwindling.
Would you agree with the statement that if you put your mind to something, you could accomplish it?
Yes.
Then why can't we find a coach in Canada? Listen to this long pause, everybody.
So when I'm thinking, I sit and marinate for a second.
Did you want to say something, but you held it back?
No.
Oh.
So I really processed what's the reason, right? So I think there's a couple of reasons that we have, and one is that there's definitely a difference between how we are and then how Canadians are. So I think
it's hard for anybody coming into our little thing because we're a pretty tight-knit group, and also all the coaches that we have have been with us for a long time in one capacity or another, so we know each other pretty well.
And a lot of us knew each other even before we started working together too. Yeah. Like we're totally a clique.
So you don't think that a Canadian would fit into our clique? What is it about Canadians that you racially profile them as not being clickable?
I don't know. I just think that there's a different aggression to what we do. And I think that Canadians are really nice people.
You know when they say that they're sorry, they don't mean it?
I know that they don't mean it, but they want to. Yeah.
Sorry? But they don't mean it. That's the thing.
But we will find a coach.
Canadian coach.
Yep.
So you keep wanting to hire an American coach and make a move up there, don't you? That's what you've been thinking. You're like, you probably have somebody in mind that just went through a divorce, that needs a change in environment.
I'm just
and
waiting.
You're like, hey, by the way, we got you a 2-year work permit,
right?
And you're moving to Canada.
Have we ever talked about Toronto? It's right in the middle of the country. It's awesome.
It's not. It's above New York, by the way.
Yeah, it's above Buffalo.
What is the one in the middle of the country? Calgary is more the middle.
Yeah, like Alberta, which is a pretty cool city,
I love
right?
Calgary. So no luck on hiring a Canadian coach, huh?
Still trying. Still working on it.
Thanks so much for watching this clip of Service Driving Revolution. We're uploading new stuff every day, so make sure you subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss out. If you have a question you'd like us to answer on the show, call 8333-ASK-SDR and we'll answer your question on the show. That's 8333-ASK-SDR. For special deals on our books and training, head over to offers.chriscollinsinc.com. Now that's offers.chriscollinsinc.com. I'm Chris Collins, and I'll see you in the next video.